What is going on, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am Unknown Factions, and thank you for joining me for some more Valheim. And today I shall be debuting to you my in-game house here on the community server. So without further ado, let's get into it, folks. So as you can see, I've built this beautiful beach house, Victorian style, multiple laterals, round watchtower, 3 different wraparound decks. Well, actually 2 wraparounds and 1 kind of widow's watch, as you can see right there on the 3rd story. But a very, very beautiful build. It took a lot of time. I framed it out and then I sat and pondered for many hours looking at the inside, trying to just figure out exactly how I wanted to do this layout. And I'm going to get to show you guys what I did right now. So taking it from the top, or across the bridge, so to say, we have a nice little iron gate right here, just keeping out some of the gray dwarfs that spawn right there in the Black Forest and come across the canal straight up there, which is kind of troublesome. I'd have to go through and bury fires everywhere to stop that, but a little gate will suffice. But coming up to the front, we have our nice little watchtower room right here, leading into the beautiful living room. But of course, we have our nice fishing kind of dock all the way wrapped around here, and as you'll notice, there is no boat parking right here, and that is because this is right at the front of the canal that leads straight into Hillside. So all the boat parking and stuff is right up there. There's no sense to make my own little private dock right here when there's a port to my left and a canal that leads into a private dock for me right there in front of the city. So that works out very well. But moving into the inside, we have a nice cozy little living room right here with recliner and sofa, and a endless circling hearth right there. Don't worry, it does not crash your frame rates. I feel like people are scared to get creative in this game because they're like, oh no, it's gonna crash my McDonald's laptop. But if you just watch your instances, everybody's PC has different strength and computing power, so I can handle up to around 25 to 30,000 instances before, 25 to 30,000 instances before things start really getting rough on me. So that is good to know your maximum limits. But moving over into the base of the watchtower in the first little side room over here, we have our nice crafting storage, only bench materials right here, so everything you need to make arrows, low-level armor, because I still do make low-level armor for stands and whatnot. Excuse me. And that we have our side access right there, of course, leading back outside. And moving on into the beautiful kitchen, which is mainly what this building is about. I need a good cooking setup. I love doing kitchens, and this place is more for comfort and cooking alone, let alone not really crafting, because we have community builds for all of that. But over here we have the hearth with the big hooks, so we can hang our big ass meats over here and store the raw iterations of each right there as well. Nice storage for various mead bases. You need a good spot to be able to hold the variety of different meads, and with the caves coming right around the corner, you're going to need a ton of barley wine for fire resistance, so keep that in mind. But checking out the beautiful decor in here, of course, we have another set of pots and pans sunk down. We have the bucket of berries. For everyone who doesn't know, you can always go catch the tricks videos and teach y'all how to do a lot of this interior design stuff that I do. But moving on into the little dining area, we have our pantry, storing all of our random meats, veggies, and honey. And then we have a nice little dining booth, because I don't really need a huge long table in here, because I'm not having too many guests, if you know what I mean. This is a private resort. This is not for hosting big parties, which we shall have a grand meat hall on the way. Sagium is working on a big, beautiful castle, which will feature a grand meat hall, so stay on the lookout for that as well. And then we have some cosmetic forge upgrades over here at the base. But making our way upstairs, we have the master bedroom with the cartography table, a nice little smoking table, hot tub, and of course the beautiful sleeping arrangement up here. Now, like I said just a second ago, this is more or less just about comfort and cooking. So I wanted to be able to have a place to come chill, get some of my food crafted up, smoke a little ganja, and relax. And this entire time I've been running this server, I've just been doing community build after community build, and I had not taken the time at all to even build myself a house. So I would put everything else down and came over here and built me a proper house. And as you can see, we have the wolf armor and the root armor right there, right next to my secret stash, if you know what's in there, you know what I mean? But we have an inactive ward over here, some auxiliary storage, and of course the portal to get back to the ocean outpost, to the main nervous system of this server, where we have everything kind of linked up at the portal hub watchtower. But moving outside, we have the wicked little hot tub area, which, you know, I think could use some tiki torches and maybe some lattice. You know, this is like, the moment I completed this, I knew it was time to come record, because you guys know how I do. But, you know, there might be a little more additions to come out here. Maybe a little gazebo built around that. I built so many gazebos, I get tired of making them. And a little Latin shout out to us, you know, right here on the beautiful wall. I'm not going to read it to you guys. If you don't know how to read it, Google it. But moving up to the 3rd floor, we do have a lot of wasted space up here from the outside of this building. You know, when you do the roofs a little fancier like I've done, it does tend to waste a little space on the 3rd floor, but it's alright because this is a lot of chimneys up here, and as you can see right here, I have just ran all the smoke up from the kitchen, and it is, like I've said in previous videos, it finds its way straight to these diamonds, because these roof tiles just kind of act as, you know, just guide straight to the peak, and it finds its way out beautifully. And you wouldn't want to fall inside that hole, believe me, because your ass would be grass instantly. You would either choke to death and burn, or choke and burn. I mean, so it's a double-sided edge right there. So stay away from that hole. Probably should cover that up a little bit better. I don't think you can actually fall in there, but I'm not trying to find out. But moving outside to the Widow's Watch, we have another beautiful view of the ocean right here. I'm not saying that you couldn't fish from up here, but I wouldn't recommend it. But you probably can, since you can fish like literally anywhere but the hot tub. Damn it, how I wanted that to work so bad. It's gonna be like bobbing for apples except for fish. But that is the 3rd floor guest bedroom up there. You know, so I was going to use it for more auxiliary storage, but I don't necessarily need it. So I figured a nice place to have for when my wife comes and plays. She doesn't have to build her own house. She can sleep in my attic. And I'm sure some of you folks are wondering why I didn't show you how this entire house came together. And if you do want to see another Victorian build, let me know, because this is my first one, and I didn't want to give y'all a tutorial on how to build a Victorian house when I haven't even made one. So now that I got a good conceptual idea of what I need to achieve when building it, let me know down below in the comments if y'all want to learn how to build another Victorian house like this one, only better, because, you know, every time I build something, it gets better. But with all that said, if you've made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. And of course, subscribe if you're not already, because I am always cranking out Valheim content. And if you guys want to join fellow Vikings, check out the Gilded and the links in the description. Enough said. I'll catch you folks in the next one.